能不能读之前的档？可以，那就继续吧，这不用再过前面的了。它的镜头能不能设定一下？
Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder, Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
他昨天玩超久啊，今天一次过，感觉后面还有更困难的，这个只是小儿科而已。
This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Dear, sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve! Why? May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Protego! Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
上次还打得很，每次都要断我话。诶，只有1罐是因为我本来身上就有1罐，是不是？哦，难怪。那就是我的问题了，没办法。应该多准备几罐。
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
只有1罐水是我的问题了，那就多买几罐。
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
我怎么拿？拿不到。它不能一次做好几瓶吗？锅子不能再大一点吗？ 我要去买卷轴书，好吧，去买一下。趁现在还有钱，赶快买一下。
Imagine how I'd have felt as a boy at
Centaurs of Nevada.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Easy.小盆栽，我要的不是盆栽啊。2000块，买了。
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
我得把这个拆掉。哦，这个。我是不是买错了？好像买错了，再去买一下。搬。
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
You again. 东西魔药换损态。引擎产物的植物的副产，这好像很方便耶。长月石，我剩多少？4000块。
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
魔术换台。
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
完了，我把钱花完了。
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
啥？你要进去啊？你不进去，我怎么设定？算了。笨，好像可以是做3个这种大盆栽。
I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
他任务好多。我要当个黎明卿。哇，太大了吧！它不能完全贴背吗？好吧，就这样了。他不能一次做3个，他是可以，怎么讲？他要自己按的，对，要自己按。5瓶应该够了，先这样。任务 哦，这个好像很好用哦。防御终于变得比较有用了。这他妈的哪里？
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
可能不能直接开地图，可以。英文台。这任务结束了吗？可能要等他的讯息吧。这好像真的比较快。
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her? Protego!
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
讲个哇，都任务就完成了，听起来很棒。
Aha! You're a natural.
.用船的好了，都飞得太凶了。这附近都没有船点。Hello. Hello. OK. 有够吵。按错了。对啊，我只是想要。
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
在楼上的意思吗？哦，在酒吧里。
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the big...
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling...
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the...
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconcile, but the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest is...
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. That said...
Are you sure the note means that your husband...
What else could it possibly mean? It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against them.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Hmm?
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Revelio. Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about...
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to...
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that...
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. He said, your secret is safe as long as I've been able to cover for his request, but I can't keep it out for much longer.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, of course, none of this, but...
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me.
He's a lovely man. I'd lose my job instantly.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man, and as for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence, but I feared Harlow's retaliation.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested. You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she, as a surprise for her birthday, one day Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my hair. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core, still am.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio. Accio. A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I 我还不太习惯这种操作方法。
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society.
Revelio. 要怎么不能被发现？
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand my more dead. It's very hard.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
I've dropped every trap of that that's passed through here. They've never seen it coming.
There must be some student.
Oh, I fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting trader around these parts, don't you? We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering to us.
我怎么不被发现呢？好困难。
Brockburrow's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. That's me, of course.
I've raided Brockburrow more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
If I likes it, I takes it.
I used to be state.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me.
Revelio.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't.
Feldcroft was extraordinarily dull. Does no one put up a good fight anymore?
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Hey!
I've used unforgivable curses.
I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
It's Totalis.
I met with the Hogsmeade later. Stir up some trouble. They need me Girls be nothing but trouble. About time. Joel.
静悄悄。
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Wonder where we should aim for next. Somewhere else they're lured into thinking the Ministry will protect them.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
It's about time.
When you have a cloak like that, you can blame a girl for swooning.
为什么要抓羊？羊是无辜的。
Can't believe we're forced to work with these goblins.
Revelio.
I've never seen such a look of fear in students these days. So full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, isn't it?
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
What? Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you, Frank?
Revelio.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Not
My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else.
"找到尸体。
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn for us.
I hope Rookwood knows.
Revelio.
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering.
Ah, 被发现了，独挡。不是被发现了，算了算了，直接躲了。哎呀！ 都怪我北七啊，没有发现。
Bombarder. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Quickly.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them with all I've done.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, Hamlet's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Lower Hogsmeade needs some stocks after our visit.
Feldcroft was
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices made.
Revelio.
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us. Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the...
Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Revelio.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do...
Petrificus totalis.
Nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
I used to be stationed near Irondale with Selwyn.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here. It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point.
Revelio.
Hey. Hey.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
Expulso!
Incendio!
Arresto momentum. Accio.
Expulso!
Bombarda. Confringo.
Might want to look up.
Defender.
Expulso!
Confringo. Bombarda.
Expulso!
Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
Pay for your deeds.
You're going to regret that.
Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio.
这样还算不被发现吗？这么宽松的吗？那还好啊。
But he must be here somewhere.
要怎么找到尸体？先找尸体好了。情书我知道在哪里，那尸体真找不到。
It's exhausting, standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. Let's finish this job.
Back here.
没被发现吗？真的。
Revelio.
“不是吧，我都找过一遍嘞。”
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
你都在那里吗？哎呀！
I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why you don't. Very welcome.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawklump.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our visit. What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. I raided Rockborough more times than I can count.
Revelio.
Defending himself? It's exhausting, standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Somebody out there?
Let's finish this job and
Too much fire whiskey, I'm seeing.
I don't trust Ranrock. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
，whisky 喝太多了啦。
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon it.
Revelio.
It must be blood vessel.
法术。
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell.
哦，到底是三小啦！我的解谜解到快智障了。我的遥感的蘑菇头是不是坏呀？感觉他弄得不是很灵敏，不然就是太灵敏了，很容易会弹出去。还是用键盘玩好了。
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
My
pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Capable of defending themselves.
他们人其实不多了。
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices made along the way.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises.
Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once.
你都被告状了，你还要去跟他讲话，怎么想都不太妥当。
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
被人家说到痛点的时候，就会说：“哦，事情没有这么简单，你想的这么简单。”可怜呢。好了，接主线，剩下时间应该够吧？去弄个装备，然后去接主线。
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
雾化魔药，希望我全破之前有机会可以吃。对，这个有个 bug 它好像不太能够在这边互动。 这可能要再移过去一点。
The Deke would like to talk with you again.
这还可以再往右边移，可以，那就3个都移到过去好了。完美。好，有药，然后装备。 哇，能力都偏弱，那就卖一卖好了。清空我的包包，然后解一点主线，今天就差不多了。本来是想要多解一点的，希望至少可以玩2个小时啊。对。
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Watson. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
3000块。下一个任务。塞巴斯汀没有跟我讲话，应该是因为那个哥布林任务还在持续。等到哥布林任务结束，塞巴斯汀的任务应该会结束了，我猜啦，对。塞巴，你怎么每次都要跑这么远？那个狮鹫可以抓一只回家吗？怎么过去啊 ？I don't understand it。先开船点吧，船点比较重要。其实我有点不懂，就是它其实飞行的时候是在用Ctrl跟空白键控制上下的，啊，我就觉得很奇怪，明明就可以用滑鼠控制啊，为什么不用滑鼠？这样分2边控制很麻烦。飞得过去吗？话说，飞不过去。
Accio.
You are the talk of
Revelio.
and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlem.
Accio.
One less human to worry about.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio.
Ah. 哇！我炸到自己了。
Revelio.
奇怪了，算了，我懒得跟你们吵了。
Bombarda. Defender.
You will regret coming here.
Confringo. Incendio.
Was that your best?
Potato.
哎呦！
You can't stop
Bombarda. Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Bombarda. Confringo. Potato.
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
不是啊，我是要找到可以去隔壁镇的方法。 我怎么感觉好像迷路了，很严重？我去隔壁站这么困难吗？
Lumos. Lumos.
If only I could get my hands on Fate for that.
Bombarda.
Helix, not quite.
Window. Incendio. Window. Revelio. Revelio.
霍格华兹古迪啊，就这样绕回来了。不是啊，我要怎么去那个啊？我要怎么去新地区 ？I don't understand, bro。哦，这里有路可以上去，是不是？啊，就绕了一圈，什么都没拿到，哼。找地方降落哈，看看有没有路。没有正规路，好像不太行。看起来好像
one time or other.
哎，有了，终于可以进去了。为了解主线，有必要这么麻烦啊？这还不是正常的路欸。
Easily diverted.
卡住了。
You won't stop me.
完了，出 bug。
Spells glance off of me.
I didn't.
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio. I should investigate. Confringo. Revelio.
哦，上面有箱子，想说怎么会做一条路上去，要干嘛？他爬一个墙，他爬的好像老人一样。
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
I should have been no death.
Confringo!
拜拜。
Bombarda!
You almost had it like a window. For me? I won't rest. You can't stop us.
Bombarda! Defender! This whole Confringo!
Nothing about Julie! Not quite. I've been fighting since before you were easily diverted.
Bombarda! Confringo! Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio.
我怎么觉得主角好像怪怪的？ 哪里怪怪
？Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
总算是到了新地图了。这在楼下是不是？左稍躲下去看看好了。
Revelio.
要再下去是吧？
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
哦，理论上刚刚应该要从这边出来，但我没找到入口。算了，不重要。先去开一点传点吧，之后会用到。就一路开过去吧。
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Betting on the dragonfly?
Off on another adventure, are we?
OK。这游戏跟 Ubisoft 的最大的不同，大概就是坐骑，这个坐骑给的真舒服。
Nothing over here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've no clue for included.
那怎么一个人跑到这边来呢？好夸张哦！
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
Keep
a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
哦，所以你跟着我走就对了。OK， 我的问题，抱歉。
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
好大砖头，螺旋力是真的。啊！妈！
Confringo, bombarded. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Protego. Bombardo. Confringo. Stop it!
Revelio. 看这超大钻头，他们都不会有一点剧情之类的吗？好像也可以不用打他们嘞，路过就好了。
Kestrels overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence. Kestrel nests close by.
Incendio. Finger. Revelio.
Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning. Silent as a
An intruder!
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. Someone there? One less human to worry about.
Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
他突然回头，害我吓到了。
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for. Oh, little moon, your spells glance off of me. You're like a plum bumble, but it's my fate.
Bombarda. Ringo.
I won't bet. Dead. Get up, you can beat me, do you?
Bombarda. Ringo. Defender. Incendio.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
他怎么突然脑冲起来了？
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us.
Revelio.
Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Revelio.
Such arrogance.
Protego.
You will suffer. Why can't I hit you?
6000多，很痛。
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I agree.
Revelio.
Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'm most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Revelio.
4个人，5个人
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Petrificus totalis.
What now?
Swan. You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Ranrock will unite us!
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Defendo. Bombardo. Confringo.
Get away with that.
Sendo.
If only Ranrock were here to see this!
Confringo. Bombardo.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Agreed. 唤醒咒，冻结。其实这个不错用我先代替这个。这可能会好一点。对。
Confringo。
我觉得大爆炸好像比较好用。去武器走。啊，解完这个就可以休息，快点，快！
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo, Defender, Glacius. Potato. Flipendo. Confringo. Defender, Defender. Faceless. Flipendo. Revelio.
Confringo. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
靠背啊，什么上去？啊，对哦。
Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Revelio.
不，这边怎么有一只蜘蛛？打架，打架！哎，他是不是卡住了？真的，他卡住了，可怜的蜘蛛。哎，有了，我救到他了。啊，他挂了，可怜。
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than it.
战斗用的咒语真的很麻烦。我打怪倒还好，打人的话就很麻烦。所以它会用不同的颜色来区分它的魔力。我刚刚怎么听到副喷打？
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Fringo. Confringo. Confringo. Flipendo. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Protego. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Defendo. Rependo. Rependo. Confringo. Glacius. Rependo. Confringo. Defendo. Rependo. Glacius. Confringo. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
这样可能比较好用一点。
Revelio. Confringo.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Revelio.
只要靠现行咒就 OK 了啦。有没有坏掉了？哦。
Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
一天到晚都在打蜘蛛，也不见他们蜘蛛什么掉什么好东西，实在是好笑。
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
看起来要打 BOSS。哦，是大超级大，终于是大型派。
Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Rependo. Confringo. Rependo. Bombarda. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Rependo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Rependo. Protego.
太多怪了，我的天！打三怪放一堆蜘蛛的超难小，连他妈移动都有困难的，到底是什么垃圾观感？天！ 直接赏他一发去武器走看看好了。好吧。你是要摇几次啊？哦天哪！哎，按错了。太晚了。没药水了。
Nice teamwork. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Confringo. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. Incendio.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio.
给点补品吧，兄弟。啊，有了，谢谢，感谢。
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried.
Revelio.
哦，3瓶，有了3瓶就够了。
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Reparo.
没反应。哦，这边有路。
Another barrier. I can blast through it, I'm certain.
Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Incendio.
那个石头会破。
Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio. Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will
Revelio.
shed more light on all of this.
哇，药水给的越来越多了，真棒！我东西都捡完了，刚好撤掉了。我进入他的地穴。
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
啊，终于结束了。先这样好了。 在这边存档，下次再继续播。我总感觉它剧情已经到了中盘要结尾了，很多东西都慢慢跑出来了，再过不久就可以看到结局了。OK， 休息的晚安，拜拜。
边缘人黑头 ，set H 3625 ETH 3625 ET pew 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 pew。